When you manage procurement for multiple facilities, every order matters. But when it's for a hospital system, they matter even more. Grainger gets it and knows there's no time for managing multiple suppliers and no room for shipping delays. That's why Grainger offers millions of products in fast, dependable delivery, so you can keep your facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Youth mental health is a complex challenge that requires comprehensive solutions. We must strengthen after-school programs. We must make digital literacy tools available in our schools. We must work with mental health professionals to support children. And we must empower mentors, educators, and parents to keep kids happy. Learn more about our commitment to finding lasting solutions at empowerourfuturecoalition.com/solutions. Paid for by the Coalition to Empower Our Future.
On today's Smart 7, Trump says he'll feel in his bones when war is over. One battle after another wins big at the Oscars and lots more. It's Monday, 16th of March. It's National Panda Day. And happy birthday, Will I Am.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
This weekend saw no signs of a breakthrough as Israel and America continued to launch airstrikes on Iran, and Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi told CBS News that the country was ready to defend itself for as long as it takes. His remarks followed a rambling interview from Donald Trump on Saturday that saw the US president claim Iran wanted to make a deal and that he'd know in his bones when the war was over. He also asked other nations to send warships to help secure the crucial Strait of Hormuz, calling out the UK, China and France in particular. The UK's Energy Secretary Ed Miliband told the BBC on Sunday that the government still believes that the best way to get energy prices down is to reopen the strait through diplomacy.
If it's necessary to intervene, we will. But as the regulator said, we don't know what's going to happen to the energy price cap in July.
Lib Dem leader Sir Ed Davey is also calling for an end to the fighting in the region.
The best way to do that, the quickest way to do that, is to de-escalate this war. I think Donald Trump and Israel should stop the bombing, and Iran should be forced to stop the bombing. We need to make sure there's diplomatic efforts to bring this whole thing to an end.
While much of the world's focus has been on the strikes on Iran, Israel has been consistently targeting what it calls Hezbollah infrastructure in Lebanon. What started with airstrikes that have left almost 1,000 people dead and may soon turn into a ground invasion, with one senior Israeli official quoted as saying, "We're going to do what we did in Gaza." UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres spoke out across the weekend denouncing Israel's actions against Lebanon and calling for both sides to back down from the aggression that is taking place in the shadow of the larger Iran conflict.
It is imperative that Israel respects the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Lebanon. The war must stop.
Speaking on Sunday, Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Saar denied that his government are planning talks with the Lebanese government and says it's up to them to take responsibility for the ongoing Hezbollah attacks.
If the Lebanese government and the Lebanese army want to change something, they should do something in order to stop the attacks being done by Hezbollah from Lebanese territory.
Sunday saw Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney in Oslo as an invited guest at a mini Nordic summit, which included the leaders of Norway, Sweden, Iceland, Finland and Denmark, where the topic, unsurprisingly, was Donald Trump and his threats to take over Greenland. Carney spoke to the assembled leaders, reiterating his point from the World Economic Forum that the US president has created an irreversible rupture in the world order and that it's time for the middle power nations to step up and create new alliances. Norwegian Prime Minister Jonas Gahr Store says that Trump's behaviour over Greenland has caused a significant political shift.
This is responding to threats which are unacceptable in general, but even more unacceptable among allies. But I would say what follows from this is also a great range of opportunities.
We're just under 2 months away from the local elections in England, and with Reform and the Green Party continuing to ride high in the polls, both Labour and the Conservatives are under real pressure. The Tories had a disastrous result at the recent Gorton and Denton by-election, and Sunday saw leader Kemi Badenoch launch a new campaign focused on middle-class homeowners. The Tories are promising to scrap stamp duty in a bid to make housing more affordable, but Kemi and Shadow Housing Secretary James Cleverly have chosen to do so with a very odd estate agent-style ad.
At Kemi & Co, the Conservative Party, we have a simple solution.
Conservatives have a plan to scrap stamp duty on your family home.
Saving you thousands.
And it's fully costed through our £47 billion savings plan.
So we'll help you get moving without piling up more debt.
In association with Metro, an action-packed weekend of sport and the big winners from the Oscars. Right after this.
Big news! Boost Mobile is now sending experts nationwide to deliver and set up customers' new phones at home or work.
Wait, we're going on tour?
Not a tour. We're delivering and setting up customers' phones so it's easier to upgrade.
Let's get in the tour bus and hit the road!
No, not a tour bus. It's a regular car we use to deliver and set up customers' phones at home or work.
Are you a groupie on this tour?
We deliver and set up phones. It's not a tour.
Oh, you're definitely a groupie.
Introducing Store-to-Door. Switch and get a new device with expert setup and delivery wherever you're at.
Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com.
Most all-in-one HR systems are a patchwork of disconnected and manual tools. Rippling is totally automated. If you promote an employee, Rippling can automatically handle necessary updates, from payroll taxes and provisioning new app permissions to assigning required manager training. That's why Rippling is the #1 rated human capital management suite on G2, TrustRadius, and Gartner. If you're ready to run the backbone of your business on one unified platform, head to rippling.com/AcastBiz and sign up today. That's RIPPLING.com/AcastBiz to sign up.
Welcome back. It was an incredibly busy weekend of sport as the Six Nations rugby wrapped up with France grabbing a last-second winner over England to clinch the championship. In F1, the second race of the season in Shanghai saw Kimi Antonelli become the second youngest ever winner for Mercedes, while Lewis Hamilton took third for Ferrari. And there was plenty of Premier League action as Saturday saw Man City draw 1-1 with West Ham, while Arsenal beat Everton 2-0 to open up a 9-point gap at the top of the table. Although City have a game in hand. Sunday saw Man United beat Aston Villa 3-1, and then Spurs, who are flickering on the edge of the relegation zone, managed a 1-1 draw at Liverpool. That sees Arne Slot's side stuck in 5th, and he wasn't too happy about it.
We are completely underperforming in terms of the chances we create and the amount of goals we score. And that's quite a surprise if you look at how much attacking quality we have.
Sunday night saw the 98th Annual Academy Awards take place in the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood, California, with returning host Conan O'Brien in charge of the ceremony. The big winner on the night was Paul Thomas Anderson's One Battle After Another, which took home 6 awards, including Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Director. Sean Penn won Best Supporting Actor for his role in the movie, but didn't turn up to collect it. There were no wins for Leonardo DiCaprio, again, or Timothée Chalamet on the night, with the Best Actor award going to Michael B. Jordan for his role in Sinners, a vampire horror hybrid movie which also won Best Cinematography and Best Screenplay. Jessie Buckley, star of Hamnet, continued her clean sweep of award ceremonies and took home the Oscar for Best Actress.
It's Mother's Day in the UK today, so I would like to dedicate this to the beautiful chaos of a mother's heart. Thank you for recognising me in this role. This is the greatest honour. I can't even believe it. Gurv mila mila mahagut slán.
Some TV shows go for subtle titles, hinting at what mysteries might lie ahead. Some just go right ahead and put the warning in the title. And the new series coming to Netflix called Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen is definitely in the second category. It's produced by Stranger Things creators, the Duffer Brothers, and stars the White Lotus's Adam DeMarco and Camille Morone as a newlywed couple who move to a secluded cabin in the woods. If you've ever seen a horror movie, you'll know that things only get worse from there. All 8 episodes drop on March 26th.
What makes two people soulmates? Some call it fate. But the most important decision is who you trust to keep secrets
If there is such thing as a soulmate, then yes, Nikki is my soulmate.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Youth mental health is a complex challenge that requires comprehensive solutions. We must strengthen after-school programs. We must make digital literacy tools available in our schools. We must work with mental health professionals to support children. And we must empower mentors, educators, and parents to keep kids happy. Learn more about our commitment to finding lasting solutions at empowerourfuturecoalition.com/solutions. Paid for by the Coalition to Empower Our Future.
When it comes to managing money, forget the hype and look at the results. Bill has $1 trillion of secure payments powering our bill pay tools. Instead of just moving money, Bill is powering the financial operations of nearly 500,000 customers. So stop the guesswork and start scaling with the proven choice. Ready to talk with an expert? Visit bill.com/proven to get started and grab a $250 gift card as a thank you. Terms and conditions apply. See offer page for details.